God says, this message is for you. Don't try to skip this. I am watching you. I am speaking directly to your soul. You have no idea how serious this is. I, the Lord your God, am telling you right now, don't scroll, don't laugh, don't treat this like any ordinary message. I see what's about to happen. I see who's about to enter your ex's life. And I need you to hear this, because what's coming is not what you think. It's worse. It's deeper. It's darker. And if you don't prepare, it might shake the very ground beneath you. Yes, you read that right. A very bad person is going to marry your ex. And before you say, that's not my business anymore, or, why should I care? Let me stop you right there. You care more than you admit. You still carry pieces of that story in your chest. You still feel the burn of what they did to you. And you still secretly want to know what happens next, even if you try to act like you've let go. But this isn't about curiosity. This isn't about revenge. This is about divine justice. This is about soul contracts. This is about me, your God, revealing to you the hidden spiritual battle happening behind the scenes. This is about your freedom. Your restoration. And their coming downfall. Don't lie to yourself. You felt it. A strange heaviness in your spirit lately. Random thoughts about the past. A strange pressure on your chest when you think about them. Sometimes you don't even know why they still pop into your head. But I know. It's because their soul is being pulled into a trap. And somewhere deep inside, you can sense the danger. I'm telling you, someone very wicked, very manipulative, and very spiritually toxic is about to marry your ex. Not because it's love. Not because it's meant to be. But because the enemy is orchestrating it like a puppet show. To destroy them. To bind them. And to prove a point to you. The enemy wants you to look at it and feel like you were never worth keeping. Like you were always the stepping stone. Like you were never chosen. Don't believe that lie. I'm exposing this now because I love you. I don't want you crying over their fake smiles. I don't want you confused when the pictures come out. I don't want you fooled by the wedding dress, the rings, the celebrations. Because underneath it all is a demonic contract. Yes, I said demonic. That marriage is not from me. It is a trap. A curse. A soul-binding disaster. You prayed for me to show you what they deserved. You cried and asked why they got away after breaking you. You sat in silence, asking me if I saw how unfair it all was. I did. I saw every tear. I heard every word you never spoke. I held you while you fell apart alone. And now I'm telling you, what's coming for them is not a blessing. That person they're about to marry? They are not who they appear to be. They wear masks. They speak with flattery. They seduce with charm. But their heart is full of poison. Their past is littered with shattered people. They don't love your ex, they want to possess them. Control them. Feed off of them. They've studied them like prey. And your ex, blinded by pride, guilt, and ego, is falling straight into the pit. But here's the part one need you to understand. Don't envy. Don't panic. Don't think for 1 second that this means you weren't enough. That you were replaceable. No. That marriage is not proof of your failure. It's proof of their unhealed soul. Your ex is not stepping into happiness. They're stepping into bondage. A sweet-looking poison. A silent storm that will destroy their peace piece by piece. And guess what? I will let it happen. Yes, I will. Because I gave them chances. I whispered warnings. I used you as a mirror. But they mocked your love. They ignored your loyalty. They chose the crowd over the covenant. They ran to what looked easier, shinier, louder. And now, they will taste what they chased. Don't think I'm cruel. I'm just. I'm holy. I am the God who sees in secret. While they were pretending in public, I saw the private messages. I saw the lies. I saw the nights they laughed at your pain. I saw the pride in their heart. I saw when they called you too much while running to people who had nothing inside. And I recorded it all. Now, I'm telling you, the tables are turning. Slowly. Quietly. But surely. And one day, very soon, the celebration they're planning will turn into the battle they never expected. That partner? They will suffocate their soul. They will expose them. They will drain them emotionally, spiritually, and financially. They will use them until they can't recognize themselves. And you? You will rise. Not with revenge. Not with bitterness. But with a quiet, unstoppable glow. I am rebuilding you from the inside out. I am healing your wounds in places no one else sees. I am writing a new chapter for you, one so pure, so full of real love, that you'll look back and thank me for not letting you marry who you once begged for. You will not be left behind. You will not be humiliated. You will not die in heartbreak. You will not be forgotten. I know it still hurts sometimes. I know you replay what you could have done differently. But stop. Stop blaming yourself. Stop carrying the guilt that wasn't yours. They made a choice. And now they will live the consequence. Meanwhile, I am doing something sacred in you. I am preparing someone for you who won't need to be convinced of your worth. They will recognize it. Honor it. Protect it. No more half-love. No more confusion. No more begging. But before that comes, I had to remove what was killing your spirit. That's why I let them walk away. That's why it hurt so bad. Because I needed to rip away what looked like love but was secretly trauma. So now listen closely, when you see the pictures, when you hear the news, when people talk about it around you, don't sink. Don't spiral. Don't compare. I'm telling you before it happens so you will stand firm. It's a trap. It's a performance. It's the enemy's illusion. But you, my child, you are not forgotten. You are not passed over. This message is not for everyone. This is just for you. That's why you're still reading. That's why your heart is racing. That's why it feels like I'm right beside you whispering this into your spirit. Because I am. I'm warning you and preparing you all at once. Because your destiny is too important. I'm not done with you. In fact, I'm just getting started. The people who counted you out will watch you rise. The ones who said you were too sensitive will see how powerful your heart truly is. The ones who laughed at your pain will wonder how you kept going. But they won't know the secret. The secret was me. I carried you. I cried with you. I fought for you in the spirit. I sent angels when you thought you were dying inside. And now I'm placing a crown on your head, not because you're perfect, but because you're mine. Let them marry. Let them post. Let them pretend. It will not last. And when it crumbles, you will be too far in your purpose to even care. Not because you're cold, but because you're healed. Because you finally understood, I was saving you. Not punishing you. Every night you cried, I was writing a new love story. Every betrayal you faced, I was building your character. Every door that shut, I was building something better behind it. Now, do you trust me? Will you let me finish the masterpiece I started in you? Or will you keep trying to peek back into a place I already rescued you from? Don't go back. Don't open old wounds. Don't stalk their pages. Don't compare your journey to theirs. I'm telling you, this is not a reward for them. It is a lesson. A reckoning. A mirror. And you don't have to stay to watch it all fall apart. Walk in peace. Walk in purpose. Walk in grace. Because what's coming for you is holy. And it won't require performance. You are not late. You are not forgotten. You are not cursed. You are chosen. That's why it hurts so deep. That's why the enemy targeted your relationships so violently, because you carry a love that heals. A love that awakens. A love that breaks generational curses. But I'm protecting it now. I'm refining it. And I'm sending someone who won't break it. So let them go. Let them fall. Let the wicked plans unfold. It is not your burden anymore. This message is your sign. Your confirmation. Your permission to let go without guilt. Don't tell this to anyone. This was for you. They are marrying someone very bad. But you are marrying into destiny. Watch me. I am not done. I am just beginning. Don't try to skip this. I am God. I am your Father. And I am S. I know you thought the last part was enough. But I'm not finished, because your soul is still carrying weight. Yes, I'm still talking about them, your ex. The one who left you, betrayed you, ignored your worth, played with your heart. And yes, I'm still talking about the one they're about to marry. I told you before, this person is bad. Very bad. Spiritually poisoned. Emotionally toxic. Full of hidden motives. And I told you they're not marrying your ex out of love, they're doing it to bind them. To keep them from becoming who I designed them to be. But now I want to go deeper. I want to show you the secrets behind this. You don't see what I see. You only saw your heartbreak. But I saw a war. The enemy was after your ex's soul. The enemy knew that as long as they were with you, something good would begin to grow. Healing. Purpose. Conviction. You were shining too bright. Your love was waking them up. But they didn't want to wake up. They wanted to stay asleep in their ego, in their games, in their selfishness. So they ran. And the enemy sent someone custom-made for their downfall. Someone who would look like peace, but bring destruction. Someone who would speak soft but act like a silent killer. Someone who would pretend to love, only to steal everything sacred from them. And your ex fell for it. But why am I telling you all this? Because I don't want you to sit in confusion anymore. I don't want you to wonder, was it me? I don't want you questioning your value every time you hear about their fake happiness. God says, it wasn't your fault. It was never your fault. You gave real love. You gave prayers. You forgave things you had no business forgiving. You kept quiet about things that almost killed your spirit. You held on even when your heart begged to let go. And now I'm telling you, I saw that. I honored it. I treasured it. Even if they didn't. But now, you have to stop trying to figure out what went wrong. Nothing went wrong. What happened had to happen. Because if they stayed, you would have missed your destiny. You would have settled for a life full of emotional survival. You would have never known your full power. You are not just someone's ex. You are my chosen one. And I'm lifting you up from the shadows. There is a table I'm preparing for you. Not just one of success. Not just one of love. But one of glory. One where you will shine with a peace that no one can take from you. And they, your ex, and the one they're marrying, will see it. Not because you want to rub it in their face. No. You don't have to prove anything. But because I am a God of justice. I will not let them laugh at your tears forever. I will not let the enemy dance over your pain without consequence. Yes, they may seem happy now. They may look like they're living the life you once prayed for. But God says, it is built on deception. It is a house of mirrors. And soon, the cracks will show. And while that happens, you will be blooming in silence. Glowing in your purpose. Rising in your anointing. You will meet someone who sees you from the first moment. Who will be afraid of losing you, not someone you have to beg to stay. Who will pray with you, not play with you. But first, let me finish healing you. You still flinch when you hear their name. You still wonder if you were ever enough. You still go back and forth between anger and longing. And that's okay. I'm not rushing you. But I am warning you, the time is coming when you'll see the full picture. And I don't want you shaking. I want you strong. So I'm training your heart to detach. I'm removing the spiritual hooks they left inside you. I'm cutting the cords that made you feel tied to them even when they were gone. They will marry. Yes. But they will also unravel. And you, my child, you will not gloat. You will not be bitter. You will be too healed, too loved, too free. You will simply whisper, "Thank you, God. You saved me." You think you lost. You think they won. But God says, you were rescued. And they are about to learn what real loss feels like. Not because I hate them. No. I love all my children. But I correct those I love. And your ex needs correction. Not applause. That's why their new partner is not a prize. They are a mirror. A consequence. A lesson. And your new partner? Will be a reward. A promise fulfilled. A holy thing. But wait for it. Don't run ahead of me. Don't settle again just to numb the loneliness. I want you whole. I want you confident. I want you walking in a power that can't be shaken by fake weddings and photo shoots. You are not replaceable. You are not invisible. You are not second best. You are my beloved. And I have written your name in the palm of my hand. This message is not a prediction. It is a promise. They will marry someone very bad. But you will marry into peace. You will laugh again. You will be kissed by someone who cries when you cry. You will be hugged by someone who doesn't run when things get heavy. You will not have to beg again. Ever. I'm almost done writing your love story. Just let me protect you from what looks good but is secretly evil. Let me finish what I started. And when the pictures come out, smile. You already know what's behind them. Don't try to skip this. This was just for you. I am still with you. I am not letting go. I am God. You think you're forgotten. You think I'm done talking about it. But I'm not. Because even though you act like you're strong now, even though you tell everyone you've moved on, deep down, there's still a small part of your soul screaming. Still aching. Still wondering, why did they choose someone like that? Why couldn't they see my worth when I was right there? I heard that question. Every time you whispered it into your pillow. Every time you watched their silence crush your heart. Every time you saw them posting pictures with someone new, someone you knew in your spirit was wrong for them. Someone who never loved them the way you did. And you stayed quiet. You didn't fight back. You didn't try to ruin them. You just broke quietly. But I saw it all. I wrote it in heaven. And now the time has come where what was hidden is about to be revealed. That person they're marrying, it wasn't destiny. It was a setup. Do you hear me? It was a trap. A lie from the pit. A carefully crafted counterfeit designed to punish you, to mock you, to discourage your heart so deeply that you'd stop believing in real love. But you didn't. You held on. Even in pain, even when you questioned everything, you still whispered, "God, please don't let this be the end." And I listened. Now I'm telling you, what's coming to you is not just a healing. It's a reversal. A complete flip. The first shall be last, and the last shall be first. You were pushed aside, forgotten, talked down to, abandoned, and now I will raise you. I will exalt you. I will crown you with what was stolen. But don't watch their wedding like it's your funeral. Don't sit there like you missed your moment. Because that moment is a lie. It's a stage. It's a setup for destruction. That love was built on pride, lust, and manipulation. It's not rooted in me. It has no foundation. It will collapse. Not immediately. But eventually. And when it does, I don't want your heart wrapped in their mess. I want your spirit so elevated that it doesn't even affect you. Because by the time it all falls apart, you'll be too busy dancing in your promise. Yes, I said dancing. Because joy is coming. Real joy. The kind that doesn't depend on someone else choosing you. The kind that doesn't require you to shrink just to be loved. I'm sending someone who knows how to carry your soul. Someone who isn't intimidated by your depth. Someone who won't play games with your heart just to feel powerful. But you had to be emptied first. That's why I let them go. That's why I exposed their true heart. That's why I showed you how quickly they could replace you. Because I didn't want you to build your forever on false foundations. Now I'm rebuilding you. Brick by brick. In silence. In power. In truth. And they, your ex and the one they're marrying, they're heading toward a storm. A storm you don't need to be part of. Let them walk in deception. Let them laugh for now. Let them pretend they've won. Their joy is not my joy. Their celebration is not my will. And you, don't watch it like a victim. Watch it like someone who escaped the fire before it burned everything down. They will call it love. But it's control. They will call it fate. But it's pride. They will wear white. But their souls will be in chains. Meanwhile, I will dress you in healing. In peace. In honor. You won't have to chase what I'm about to send. You won't have to prove yourself. Your next chapter will feel like coming home. Not like walking on eggshells. Not like praying they stay. Not like begging for breadcrumbs of affection. This is your season of divine alignment. But I had to break you out of that fake connection. I had to cut what was killing you. Even if it looked like love. Even if you begged me to restore it. Because I knew what you didn't. I saw what you couldn't. And now, I'm speaking what you tried not to believe, they are marrying someone very bad. Not a mistake. Not a misfit. Not a casual rebound. A weapon. A curse. A spiritual leech sent to drain them. And I will not stop it. Because some lessons are learned through loss. Through tears. Through silence. And when the day comes that they look in the mirror and don't recognize who they've become, they will remember you. They will remember the peace you brought. The prayers you spoke. The loyalty they didn't deserve. But by then, you'll be gone. You'll be shining. You'll be protected. You'll be loved in ways you never imagined. And they will sit in the silence of their decision. This is not your punishment. This is your protection. This is your preparation. This is your divine redemption. Don't stalk their pages. Don't entertain the whispers. Don't compare. Don't shrink. Don't spiral. Because I am still God. And I still write better stories than anything they thought they had without you. You are not behind. You are right on time. Don't tell this to anyone. This was just for you. I love you too much to leave you where they dropped you. I'm lifting you.